super last minute quick quote to see what it would cost to paint this Lake Amphibian. I'll tell you what, I bought it full intentions on flying it the way it was, just learning and getting good at flying on the water and just kind of having fun with it. But I do know that this just doesn't look good. This doesn't affect the flying characteristics of the aircraft. I know that the logs are good. I know it's had a lot of really good work done to it. I know the bones are good, but as far as the paint, it just looks really rough. I was going to just leave it for a little while, but the guy said he would turn it around so quickly that I just might have to go take it down. You can see this is the original lacquer paint. It's kind of chipping away there. Missing in a lot of areas. They're gonna redo, obviously, all of this. Reseal the hull. You can see how terrible this looks. Redo this. The plane should look really great. It is missing a lot of paint. Wingtips are in good shape. Everything seems like it's pretty good. Not even a couple of days after buying this airplane, we already have it here at a paint shop. I just got quoted a decent deal, but more so than anything, he was able to get me in and hopefully projects to have it out of here in just a few weeks. So most paint shops you call, they're booked out 3 months, who knows, 4 months in advance, and this guy was able to take me right away. So excited to get this thing in here. Hopefully it'll look a little bit better than it does now, but for some reason I find it hard to believe that it'll look any worse than this. So first half of the project, gonna be going ahead and clean up the exterior of the airplane. I really want to do some other things with it first, but hey, the opportunity presents itself, take advantage of it. Gonna go ahead and do the exterior first, and then continue on with the interior. Gonna hit the interior next, avionics, instruments, and stuff like that. So excited to see how this turns out. Another cool thing about getting an airplane painted is all these control surfaces got to come out. So any of these screws, you see a little rusted, old, tired nuts and bolts, they all come out and we replace them with brand new ones. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Gonna put together a little paint scheme tomorrow. I was just gonna go a plain Jane white, just make it nice and easy, simple, but I think I'm gonna have to throw some red in there. Same red that was on the Comanche, maybe a little bit of black, I don't know. Might get carried away. We'll see how this goes. This is wild. Folks, not even 2 weeks after buying this thing, she is stripped, getting ready for a little wash, and they should be primering it in the next 2 days. Absolutely crazy. All right, so we're in the 4th week of painting the Lake Amphibian. All of the white, all the high build primer, all the body work, all that stuff is done. So they're gonna be laying the stripes tomorrow. I wanted to come here today to make sure that we could do a rough draft on the stripes, talk to the guy that's going to be laying the stripes, make sure we have a good idea of what I'm looking for, what parts to accentuate, what parts to make look bigger, what parts to make look smaller. So came over here to help work on these lines to get a good rough draft going. This way tomorrow he could lay them down. I'll come here and approve them, and we will get on with striping the plane up. I couldn't be more stoked. Let's take a look at what the airplane looks like right now. The old girl's all tucked away in here. Look at this. Got a lot of buildup up there. Try and get that looking as good as possible. Everything's taped off. This is all gonna be redone. They're respraying this again. Gonna redo new non-skid up here. Should look good. White is laid down. We're doing some final touches there on the cowling. And I came here to solidify all the lines. I really wanted to come here and make sure that that transition off that bat wing was gonna look really good for the red to black there. Also gonna have a black stripe going over the top. So hopefully that comes out nice. The tape up right now looks really good. Spent a lot of time with the guy that's going to be taping up the airplane, moving the lines, moving the lines, moving the lines. So I think I have them where I like them. The next thing that I was looking at was the front over there. I really wanted to make the profile of the airplane look big using the red paint right here. So without being too wavy, because I don't really like wavy paint jobs, crazy wavy paint jobs. Without being too wavy, I wanted to build up the red here and then kind of make it smaller just so that it could make the front, make the bow of the boat look as big as possible. Next up, we were looking at the floats. I was trying to imagine what I'd see from the window. That's about the third or fourth rendition of the lines for the float from the inside. Didn't really like it. I kept bringing the lines further and further down. They started with the black, which is gonna be on the bottom, up there on that rivet line. And I kept bringing them down. Ended up transitioning over to the outside so that I could look at the fuselage and try and mirror the image there from the fuselage. So this is kind of what I came up with. Brought that black line way down and then tried to mirror what the red is gonna look like in here on the fuselage. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Took a bunch of pictures. See what this is gonna look like in a couple days. I am excited. This is unreal. Well, that's it for today. Gonna come back tomorrow, do the final stripe up, and then get out of here. Should be crazy. Go to work for a couple days, come back, pick up the plane. Kind of see a little glimpse of the tail.
Oh, there it is. Little glimpse of the tail.
The
Little
red.
red. Oh, that's just a teaser right there.
The red looks good. Oh boy.
Oh, here it comes. It's on the tug.
Hey, look at this thing. Oh, it looks pretty good.
Oh, man.
That looks pretty good.
Oh, man. Look at that.
Water rudder out, baby.
Rudder's out.
Hey, I don't think it looks too bad. It looks a little better than it did a month ago, that's for sure. Oh, this looks so cool. And then, boom, Daniel Klein comes ripping in a jet the same day we're getting the plane back. No way. Folks, there it is. Painted Lake Amphibian. Junior crushed it out here. All the boys out there getting on this thing, got it done pretty quick. What color was that thing before?
Orange.
Orange.
Half orange.
Freaking half orange. Half orange. Not really that much paint left on it. Tell you what, it looks pretty dang good right now. Whew. Allie, what do you think about this old girl?
I absolutely love it.
You love it?
I do.
You like it more with this nice paint?
I like it more with the paint.
Dang, the paint is pretty nice.
Yes.
Dang.
I love it.
Got to clean it up a little bit. Got some interior stuff to do. Got a little dragonfly up there. Your buddy?
Yes. Oh.
Pretty stoked on this. Got to go do some flying with Shane.
Yep.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
What in the world is this thing here? You need one of those. You want one?
No, please find it.